Hi, welcome back. I'm Aaron Kais, and you're watching another one of my monthly comic book pull lists. This is for the month of October. It's spooky! Alright, just a disclaimer, I actually recorded this before, but then I messed up and now I have to do it again. So it's not an unboxing, I'm just going to show you the comics that I got for this month. Alright? Some of these might be a little late for some of you, but that's because I live in Japan and I can only get the monthly shipment from Discount Comic Book Service. I'll be calling them DCBS from now on. So let's get down to it. So starting off, first one is Wrath of the Eternal Warrior. This is number 11. This is something new I'm picking up. I had been catching up on some Valiant titles, and I definitely want to start reading more of them. This is one that I do really like, and that I'll be getting from now on. It's about a guy, and when he dies, he goes through hell and fights his way back to the world of the living and wakes up in his previously dead body. The previous arc, there was a person who wakes up in a new body every time they die, and they're kind of jealous of his deal and wants to understand more about that, so they trap him in this huge labyrinth and has to fight his way out, continually die and die and die and die again, so they could do tests on him. That arc just ended, so I'll be picking this up from now on. The Wrath of the Eternal Warrior. A new publishing group from DC. This is Young Animal. You can see there, DC's Young Animal. This is Doom Patrol number 1. I'm going to try Doom Patrol again with, I think, a new take on the characters, and I think maybe 1 or 2 new ones. Just like Vertigo did some kind of different themes, or perhaps maturity levels for different comics, DC's Young Animal Printing Company will be, I think, doing something along the same lines. Something a little different than what DC is regularly printing, perhaps. There's a sticker on the front. I'm not sure on that, if you lift up that burrito, there's something underneath. But I don't know if I'm going to peel it off, but if I do, maybe I'll make another video of that. Next, I got a really great comic. This is Black Science. This is number 24. I have been reading this almost from the beginning, and this is a Rick Remender comic, if you like him and some of the other stuff he's put out. This is probably one of the best he's putting out right now. I really, really love it. Here I have All-Star Batman number 2. Alright, this is Batman and Two-Face going on a road trip across country. Two-Face put a hit out on Batman, and there's going to be a whole bunch of probably B and C class villains trying to collect on the hit. Right. If you like Moon Knight or Jeff Lemire in general, he always has some really good stories. This is another one that I have been following from pretty much the beginning, and I really, really love it. This is Descender. This is number 14. About a cute little robot boy and his little robot dog, and there's a robot revolution, robots fighting, robot. Here I have a comic, I think I talked about it previously. This is a Black Mask publishing comic. This is The Forevers. This is number 1. It's about a group of kids who make a deal with the devil so they can become famous. Later when they're getting older, the kind of magic is wearing off until one of them dies, and then they feel like a resurgence of the power, I guess. So it's going to turn into probably, one or two of them wanted to collect on more power, perhaps killing each other or something like that. Maybe it'll develop into that. Right now, Image Publishing, I don't like it so much. It's Unfollow. Like this one rich dude gives a whole bunch of people a bunch of money. They could just keep it, or as people die, they get a bit richer and richer. And it's like something, I think it has something to do with social media and stuff. But kind of like that, I guess, is what I'm expecting here. I'm going to give this a chance because I do like the selling your soul for fame and power kind of take on it a little bit better. Here we have New Superman. This is number 3. I mentioned last month that I'm just not digging it. I think he's just a jerk, and there are already a lot of jerks in comics that I do like, but I really don't know if I need any more. Especially DC publishing right now. Yeah, he just is a guy. He's supposedly he'll learn how to be a superhero later on, but he's just he was a bully. He's kind of a jerk. It's not really that cool to me, I don't think. And then of course there's the Chinese copy of everything: Chinese Batman, Chinese Wonder Woman, Chinese Superman. And also, I really don't like making copies of superheroes over and over again. Harley and her Harley Quinns or something. Harley and her gang of Harleys. That's it. I just think it's boring, lazy. That's why I really didn't like We Are Robin either. But yeah. So yeah, I'm definitely not going to get any more of a new Superman after this. Right. Amazing comic. I've said it a few times in the videos past. This is Harrow County. This is number 16. Here we got Daredevil number 11. In the previous run of Daredevil, he was, this happy-go-lucky Daredevil dude. Matt Murdock. I think on this run, he's really going back to that, dark, gritty, depressing Daredevil type of thing. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Universe number 1. I think what I heard about this is going to be a whole bunch of different artists and writers writing little stories for the Turtles within the Turtles universe, but we'll have a lot of different takes on the characters and situations, things like that. So I think it could be pretty cool. If you are reading any comics right now, you probably are reading Saga, so I probably don't have to say too much about this. This is number 37. And if for any reason you are not reading Saga, you definitely need to be reading this almost more than any other comic in my pull list. Here I got Afterlife with Archie. This is number 10. You see on the cover here, we got Josie and the Pussycats going to make an appearance in the Afterlife with Archie world. Here I have all new, all different adventures. This is number 14. I'm picking this up because this will tell some more backstory into the new Wasp, which I'm kind of interested to hear about. Alright, here I have Doctor Strange number 11. This is the start of a new arc. I think I might have messed up my order. I think I meant to get the annual. I really wanted to get the first annual because Clea was coming back in there. I thought it was a pretty cool cover. Her ripping the photo of her and Doctor Strange in half. I'm giving Doctor Strange a little break after this. We're going to see where it goes. Maybe I'll pick it up again later on. Here we got Power Man and Iron Fist number 7. This is a Civil War II tie-in. He's going to jail. We'll see what's going on with that. They're probably going to break him out, right? Here I got 2 Justice Leagues, the number 3 and 4. You can see their little connecting cover there. I don't really know what I think about Superman's jaw there. I don't know about that Batman either. What is up with Atrocitus on this cover? I do not like that at all. And actually, I don't even like this comic book. I really like Red Lanterns, and that was the reason I was reading Green Lanterns, but the story was just kind of boring. So I'm going to be dropping it here. Also, I read the synopsis for the next 2 comics. It's like Jessica Cruz goes to Simon Baz's house for dinner, and then asks him why he carries a gun still. That just sounds really boring. Squadron Supreme number 11. This looks pretty cool. I'm excited to see Squadron Supreme fighting Spider-Man. Probably just fight and then be like, oh wait, yeah, let's work together or something. But, they did kill Namor, so maybe he's, going to go punch him because of that. This one's Amazing Spider-Man number 17. Looks like we got a new Electro on there. Looks like female Electro when she's beating up the Prowler. Got an Alex Ross cover. Maybe not his best work, but it's alright. And we see Before Dead No More. I think that's when Dr. Octopus is finally going to make his comeback. Or make himself known. I don't know if he'll get another body because he's stuck in that robot, but on a series I love, this is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 61. I mentioned last month that I was a little disappointed with this Dark Souls series. This is number 4. I will not be getting any more after this. You have Gods of War, Civil War II, numbers 3 and 4. Story about Hercules and feeling left out from the Avengers. Nobody invites him to the Avengers battles anymore. He's kind of depressed about that, but he's got his own new gods to fight, so maybe he doesn't need those dudes. But I think it's a journey on self-redemption and self-discovery. Here I have another Valiant comic that I'm going to be jumping on board with. This is Ninjak number 19. I think that is a pretty sweet cover there. Ninjak pulling down his mask with that skull face there. That's awesome. Paper Girls, and this is number 9. Awesome series. Time-traveling, dimension-hopping, cigarette-smoking teenage girls from the 1980s. I think that sounds a lot cooler to like a 15-year-old boy, maybe. But I think it's really awesome. This is an amazing series. Another one by Jeff Lemire, who I mentioned previously, was doing Descender. This one is pretty awesome. First arc has finished up. So we see Mark Spector is out of the asylum and now he's like back in Hollywood doing some filming, something like that. It got kind of weird last issue. Well, it was weird up until then too, but This came free with my package from DCBS. This is a part 00 of the IDW Revolution crossover series between Transformers, Mask, G.I. Joe, ROM, and maybe there's something else in there. But yeah, it's a massive crossover for IDW. Right? Check out that whole cover there. It looks pretty sweet. I made a mistake and didn't get issue number 2, but this is issue number 3 of Tales from the Dark Side. It's kind of like an anthology horror type of series. After the Invincible kind of, it was an almost reboot, but it was actually him going back in time, but then coming back to his time, but which was 5 years later. Well, I got pretty interested in Invincible again. This is issue 130. However, I got great timing because they just announced, I think a few weeks ago, that they'll be ending Invincible probably next year. I think I've got like maybe 10 or 12 months left, something like that. So, alright, I'm jumping on right at the end. Alright, I had another 2 issues here. This is number 5 and number 6 of Wonder Woman. I've got the Frank Cho variants there. Great stories by Greg Rucka. And these are the last 2 variants that will be done by Frank Cho. They got another artist doing the covers from 7 on, and I saw some of them. They look amazing as well. Alright, and there you have it. That's my monthly comic book pull list from DCBS. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're looking for some more suggestions from myself on what else to read, make sure you check out some of my other videos. I do talk a lot about what I like in them. If you think I'm missing anything in here that is a definite must-read, then please let me know that in the comments. I'd be delighted to hear your opinions too. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit the thumbs up button. Let me know you liked it. If you really liked it, why don't you hit the subscribe button and then you can get some more from me. If you didn't like it, this probably doesn't apply to you because I really don't think you probably made it past 3 minutes. Well, unless you're like hate watching it, you know. Well, I guess I'll wrap it up there. Thanks a lot. I'm Eric, guys. I'll see you next time.